Hi, I'm Kirby.
I'm Dana.
And we are
Migratory Nerds. It's time for our latest adventure. Let's get exploring.
Alright, we're headed for a one-night stay at Universal Terra Luna Resort, which is one of the value-priced options near Epic Universe. Let's go! This property is essentially across the street from Stella, which we stayed at a few months ago. I'll throw that link in the description if you're interested in that resort review as well.
Right, so in the back corner of the lot over there are electric car charging stations. And let's head in. When we stayed at Stella, I didn't think their parking lot to front drive way to walk was thought out well to be safe, and this is much better. That there's a little crosswalk here and you come right to the front of the building.
The lobby of the Terra Luna Resort was nearly identical to Stella with just different theming. Migratory nerdy fact of the video. So Terra Luna means Earth Moon, and we all know that the moon's gravity impacts the tides on Earth, but did you know that Earth also impacts the moon? And our planet exerts a much stronger pull on the moon than the moon does on Earth, and that is causing the moon to slowly drift away from us at about 1.5 inches per year. Alright, so we're starting at the door of our 2-queen standard room. Looks like pretty much everything is a standard room here, and the only difference is the view, and so we have a standard view. You come in and we have a closet right here. So you've got a safe, extra sheets and hangers, ironing board, and luggage rack. And then we continue in. The bathroom is immediately here on your right. We'll come back to that. And then you have a small mini refrigerator, coffee station with coffee accoutrements, ice bucket. We've got 4 drawers here, couch with a little table with the same sort of iridescent big window, and then we have 2 queen beds with this awesome like art on the wall here. So let's see, no charging solutions on this side of the bed, but in the middle you've got a little drawer here. Then you've got 2 North Americans, 1 USB and 1 USB-C there. And then the alarm clock has a USB and a USB-C and also a wireless charging capabilities. Again, second bed here, and then also on the desk there's another set. 2 plugs, USB, USB-C, and 2 more USBs. So lots of charging solutions. And then the bathroom is over there on the other side of that curtain, so let's go check that out. We got a pool view. I thought this was an upgraded view, but maybe it's not. So coming into the room before the bathroom is the full-length mirror, and then you come in and the sink is outside separate from the toilet and shower. So you've got a little bit of counter space, hair dryers there, and then very standard bathroom, more towels, and then it's just a shower with the it's like shampoo and conditioner, and then the at least to turn on the water is away so you won't get cold water coming down on you when you turn it on. But very basic, standard, little small bathroom. The shower even had a bar for shaving your legs. The rundown in the room had all sorts of information about laundry and the different facilities and frequently asked questions on property. Alright, so we're at the room basically at the very end of the hall, 9101, and it's 370 feet from our room to the elevator, which might not seem like a lot, but for someone with mobility aids, or you don't want to schlep your kids all the way back and forth, I would ask for a room closer to the elevator. Alright, we're all checked in. First impressions, very much Stella, which we stayed at a few months ago. Copy and paste with different decor. It feels a little smaller, so I'm going to have to see if I can figure out how many hotel rooms each has, because this feels like a smaller footprint. But we are heading to the pool. Let's go check it out. Surprisingly, both Terra Luna and Stella have the same number of guest rooms, 750. But overall, the footprint we felt of Terra Luna was smaller. The pool is significantly smaller with less pool chairs than we saw at Stella. This is a Tundra Thai, which is a non-alcoholic cocktail with Lyre's orange sec and white cane spirit-free alcohol with fresh lime juice, Orgate simple syrup, and dark cane spirit, also non-alcoholic. And this is a Moon Runner, which is the Lyre's dark cane spirit and light cane spirit shaken with fresh orange and pineapple juice, blackberry puree, and grenadine. So these are both 2 of their 3 non-alcoholic cocktail options. By the pool restrooms, there's a bottle refill and 2 freestyle machines where you can also get water to fill up your bottles. There was a hot tub by the pool. It is smaller than the one at Stella Nova, but the pool here at Terra Luna has a 0 entry section. Next to the Moonrise Bar is the Moonrise Grill, where you can mobile order food for pickup by the pool. The Luna Bar is located in the lobby and only serves beer, wine, cocktails, and beverages. It does not have a food menu. The game room was small, but would be a good option on a really hot day or a rainy day to get out of the weather. The gym was well equipped with a variety of machines and free weights. There's no one in here. This is the women's locker room in the fitness center. So there's lockers, there are bathrooms, and then there is an accessible shower and a regular shower in here as well. By the elevators on each floor were ice machines and a bottle refill. Alright, laundry is on the 9th floor and one other floor, I don't remember which one. I will put a note because I'm sure I can look it up. And there are 4 washers and then 4 dryers. They take coin or the tap to pay, and it looks like $4 to wash. Also $4 to dry. And then also in the laundry there are vending machines for snacks and drinks and laundry essentials. It was $1.50 each for the Tide laundry detergent and the Bounce dryer sheets. There was also an app you could use to activate the machines if you didn't want to use the other payment options. Alright, let's head to the Omega Cafe for some dinner. The cafe had freestyle machines that you could fill your water bottle up with and a microwave for guest use. So this is obviously tomato soup and grilled cheese. And we got a beef-like wok thing that has rice and veggies and beef and a sriracha aioli and garlic knots. The market is next to the cafe and is a grab-and-go quick service style that serves Starbucks coffee. In the morning, they had quick grab-and-go breakfast sandwiches. The Universal store is located in the lobby and has a similar selection to what we saw in Stella Nova's gift shop. It also is their sundry shop, so if you have forgotten or need any sort of cosmetics or sunscreen, that kind of thing, they'll be in this gift shop. The shop had a small selection of the interactive Harry Potter wands, so if you wanted to purchase it to have it ready to go before you got into the park, you could buy from a small selection here. They also sell the power-up bands here, so you could purchase that in advance to get it all set up before you got to Super Nintendo World at Epic Universe. I need this. We got an assortment of cookies from the market, but clearly ate them before I remembered to take a photo. And the next morning we grabbed coffee and a few breakfast sandwiches before we headed to the park. Alright, the bus stop for Terra Luna is just right out the front doors and to your right, and they run every 10 or 15 minutes, they said. So we're taking the bus from Terra Luna to Epic. We'll tell you how long it takes to get there. It was a 3.5 minute bus ride from Terra Luna to Epic. Alright, how was your stay at Terra Luna?
It was good.
Yeah, it's very, very similar to Stella Nova, I think.
The public spaces are smaller.
Which led me to believe that there were less rooms, but they're not. I looked it up. They have the exact same number of rooms. But the market, not the market, the cafe, that was smaller. It had less seating. The pool area was definitely smaller and had less seating. The lobby even felt smaller. Yeah, which is odd that it has the same number of rooms. Clearly they know what they're doing, but that just seemed weird that you would have the exact same sort of design hotel. But
it's the same also minimalist decoration.
Yes, the rooms are identical with just different decor.
Yeah, I liked it better, the decor.
Yeah.
But it's really basically the same.
Yeah. The food at the market, not the market, the food at the cafe. The tomato soup was delicious.
That was really good.
Our grilled cheese needed like 2 more minutes on the grill.
Yes.
It was not really melting.
It wasn't very melty.
But that like beef wok bowl was
pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And the portions are large.
Yeah, we shared.
We learned from our previous day at Stella Nova, where we each got an entree, and that was so much food. So we got 2 entrees between 3 people and split it, which was plenty of food. The market, which is the grab and go, was decent. We had like breakfast sandwiches.
I feel like it's set up mostly for breakfast.
Yeah.
With the coffee bar, and then they have the hot grab sandwiches. And did they have things they were making? Bagels or anything behind
They
them?
had like, I saw muffins and cookies and things, but I'm not sure I saw bagels. Okay. Like in the like pastry there was gelato, and then there was like sweet
like
things though. I don't think there were bagels or things in the back.
Okay.
But you could grab, they had, soft drinks and quick things there.
And they had a cold grab section with had like yogurt parfaits and overnight oats, I think. And then during the day they had like cold sandwiches,
salads, like the pre-made salads, things like that.
So not a lot of choice, but there would be something if you were desperate.
It's a 3.5 minute bus ride to Epic, which is basically what you're paying for.
Yep.
You can walk. No. Like, technically you could walk. But why would you want to when the bus is 3.5 minutes?
Especially knowing how many stairs you're going to do in Epic.
If you're wondering what we're talking about, I will link our Epic video below from our day at Epic Universe.
Yeah.
But I would stay at Terra Luna again.
Yeah, I think I actually preferred it
to Stella Nova.
I can see why maybe Stella Nova would be more attractive to people because it's more convenient to walk to Epic.
Yeah.
But I think I liked Terra Nova better.
Terra Luna?
Oops.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're staying at Helios Grand in a few months.
Yep.
So once that's done, we'll have stayed at all 3 of the resorts that are by Epic. So we're going to do like a quick comparison. Here's the pros and cons, or why I think you would choose Helios Grand, or what its benefits are, kind of thing, since we'll have stayed at all 3 in relation to sort of going to Epic Universe. So make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for that. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. I'm Kirby.
I'm Dana.
And we are
Migratory Nerds.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified when all of our new videos drop.
Bye.
Bye.